Hi guys, I'm going to talk to you about something on YouTube called Poltergeist Diaries, and I started watching it and I saw this man walking around his house claiming it's haunted, and he was documenting the Poltergeist Diaries because he was complaining about hauntings happening in his house. Like, he had very strong poltergeist activity in his home, and that's why he was filming it. I really like it. I want to know what's going to happen because he mentions using a Ouija board, and some people claim that Ouija boards will just anger the spirit and make it worse, and some people don't think that. So it's about skeptic. If you believe in that, it's real. If you don't, then it's up to you. When you watch Poltergeist Diaries, it makes you question reality, that ghosts are real and they're not a joke, and you should never ever make fun of them because they're out there. Either we like to believe it or not, our house could be haunted, and we may just be ignoring the fact that ghosts are real and they're out there and they're walking among us. Please don't joke about the paranormal. It's a very serious subject. Ghosts aren't something you should joke about. I mean, my dad does tease ghosts, which I don't think he should do that because it might anger them. And you know, when you anger a spirit, that's not a good thing. I mean, Ouija boards might not help with a poltergeist, it might make it worse. I do think about using a Ouija board in my haunted doll, but then again, I would have to take the risks that are associated with it. Here is a warning. When you use a Ouija board, you're inviting something into your home. Either it's an entity, a demon, or a poltergeist, something through that board will come through your home. Don't think it's a joke. Another thing about Ouija boards is they summon spirits that are very vengeful and they can haunt you. And you think that ghosts are a joke and they're like Casper. Not all ghosts are Casper. You gotta be very careful using a Ouija board. They're not a game, they're not a toy. You shouldn't think of them that way because they could summon a spirit or demon into your home. And you don't know what you're inviting through the Ouija board. You could have a spirit through the Ouija board you invited into your home inadvertently using it, so be careful. Please watch Poltergeist Diaries. It's a really good one. You have to type it in the box, Poltergeist Diaries. If you know how to spell poltergeist and write diaries, then you'll be able to watch it. It's a documentary on a man's house who's haunted, and he's inviting people over to document the hauntings that's happening in his home. He says he's scared because it is kind of scary, the thought that there's something in his home that isn't really showing itself but more likely to make a noise. That is creepy. If you have a poltergeist in your house, do not joke about it, please. And warning, if you use a Ouija board to get rid of the poltergeist, you may have not gotten rid of it. It's not going to make any matters good. It might make the spirit more angry than it is. And you could anger that spirit into something scary. So please be careful using a Ouija board. They're not a toy. I have one in my closet, but I don't use it all the time. I only use it if I have to. And there's a spirit that needs it, but not usually. It's very dangerous to play around with Ouija boards. They're not a toy. They're not a teddy bear you can hug. There's a spirit inside there, and they invite something. Now, either you want to believe it or not, I think Ouija boards are very dangerous to mess with. They do invite an entity or something into your home. Either it be an entity or demon, please be careful messing with a Ouija board. And this is a warning to kids who think they're a game, but they're not. Don't think that a Ouija board is a game. Whatever you invite through the Ouija board could come into your home, and it may not be nice, so be careful. Spirits don't usually hurt people. It's not very common. But here's the sign that your house is haunted. The feeling of being watched when no one's around. The cold pockets of air that breathe on your neck is the sign you're being haunted. Hearing footsteps in the middle of the night that you can't explain, and you go check it and there's no one there. A haunting. It's definitely a ghost. Hearing noises that no one else can hear is a ghost. Disembodied voices is a sign that you're being haunted. Your pet's acting strangely to a certain area in your house or a room in your house that it is scared of. Or it could be an object. Your dog barking when no one's outside and there's no one there. And that it just constantly, because it could see a ghost and we may be ignoring the fact that it does. So that could be possible signs your house is haunted. Please don't take this as a joke. If your house is haunted, you need to check it.